So I thought I'd take advantage of me doing my hair and makeup and actually trying to attempt to look like something decent today. Okay, so I am here on my patio, and you are going to see the footage of me redoing a Monstera that I had took from my husband's work. It was just so bad, and they haven't been taking care of it once the office manager left, and I didn't know anything about a Monstera. I didn't even know anything about it. This is the beginning of my plant journey. And so not only do I feel like I saved the plant, it was a plant project during this pandemic, but I took a cutting of it, and now the cutting one is looking so good, and I wanted to share my cutting with you since it's going to be in the plant video. I found this dying in my husband's job, so I'm gonna try to bring it back to life and figure out what the hell. I mean, this thing is just dying. It probably hasn't been watered since Amelia left. And what are all of these? I don't even know what these are. I'm so confused. I'll have to do a lot of research. So I let this sit in the bathtub for about a couple hours, and I kept poking it with sticks to get water through the dirt. Like so, I'm just gonna let it sit for a couple hours in this water and see if the roots will pick some up. Look at it.
One eternity later.
This plant is so root bound. I am having a very hard time getting it out. As you can see, the roots are just growing through the bottom of the holes, and it's taken all of my might. Just look at that shit. Look at these ramen noodle roots, guys. So I'm going to separate the roots, get it all cleaned up nice, and then we'll see what we're working with. This was my actual first time ever seeing a Monstera in my life, so I had to do a lot of research. But I think in the end it turned out pretty well. I'm pretty proud and happy with the work that I've done here. This is another video of just her or he, I don't know. It's not my plan, to be honest. I want to give it a couple days to see how it does before I do the big grand reveal back at Giggy's. So I'm hoping that the baby will perk up and be happy and feel good in this home, and just wait till it comes back next time. I think a reason why it hurt my back so much is because I had to do it in stages, and also because it was so tangled. And a lot of the branches didn't make it. I ended up taking a cutting from one of the ones that didn't make it, and I made my own little Monstera almost as payment for fixing this plant that it did so well. Definitely took many days. Let's look at it up close, why don't we? This is the cutting I took. I put the rocks in there. We're getting a little baby one, and this baby one just came up here too. So it's amazing. And I keep her right above my husband's gaming station, and I just love it because I feel like it adds some happiness and green into our bedroom. One of the biggest struggles with this plant is because it was sitting up there and it was draped down, right? And obviously the plant was dead, wilting. So it didn't have the support of being able, it can't support itself anymore. Oh, look at all these new babies. That makes me so happy. Yay. I'm gonna give her a big drink of water before I leave. Yeah, so I had to use this twine, and I got this stake. I staked it up, but I don't know if and when they can even cut this, or, you know, it doesn't matter anymore. It is not my plant. It ain't your plant no more, Jasmine. Let it go. Let it go. That's me letting it go. So I came with my husband to work today just so I could get an update on what's going on. And there were already a couple leaves dying. But there are some new ones here. There's some new growth, so that makes me happy. So there's some stuff happening. Either way, I relinquished myself from this plant. It is no longer mine, and its care is no longer up to me. And sometimes you just have to do that, because I did spend a lot of time and good work on this, but it is not my plant anymore. I used to intern here once upon a time, and me fixing this was like a thank you for letting me intern here. And it is all done. You have to relinquish responsibility of the plants you fix. It's done doing. It is no longer mine. I did what I did for it, and its care is no longer up to me. And now they are big people. I mean, let me show you this palm. So this was another project I was thinking of doing. Just taking all the plants from here, fixing them and returning them. So for this one, it was so large, you can't really do that. It's this huge palm. I came in, I took off all the dead stuff last time. And you see, there's just, it's a plant, Mom. I hate to see that, but it's not my plant. So I think this baby is gonna be my next project. Stay tuned for that. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, because we're gonna work on this plant. Let's do it together.